Are you struggling to do well in Call of Duty Ghosts? Well, hopefully my little tips today will help turn around your game. I've got a few little hints to share to help you survive in Call of Duty Ghosts. This title's got to be the most rage-inducing launch of any of the recent COD titles. Even players who had previously got pretty good kill-death ratios are struggling in this game, but after putting some hours in, I've kind of figured a few things out myself that's helped pull myself from the bottom of the scoreboard back to the top, or at least to achieve a positive kill-death ratio, which is a complete transformation from my 2 kills, 12 deaths scores that I was getting during my first few games. So starting off with my first tip is to use the assault rifles. In all the previous CODs it was all about the SMGs being dominant on small maps, but things are completely different in Ghosts. We've got super large maps with some extreme lines of sights, and assault rifles are definitely king, at least for now, until we learn the traffic patterns in order to do well with SMGs and shotguns. This game's got really great hit detection, which is nice after playing Black Ops 2, so this game definitely rewards good aim. So with that in mind, spend your points on an assault rifle, then I recommend spending a couple of extra points on a foregrip and a red dot sight to make long range gunfights easier. We all know by now that you get insta-killed in this game, so perks that improve your gun skills are crucial. Ready up and sleight of hand are relatively early unlocks that you can get hold of straight away, but focus and quick draw, which are also quite crucial perks, aren't unlocked until around levels 30 and 50 something. So in the meanwhile, I'd recommend running the Gambler perk, which is just a simple 1-point perk that's quite easy to slot into your loadout. And what this does is spawn you in with a random extra perk, even ones that you haven't actually unlocked yet. So you've got the chance of either getting focus or quick draw, or maybe something else that could come in handy. Next tip is make sure you're using your headset to hear enemy footsteps. Throughout Black Ops 2 my headset was left collecting dust because you couldn't even hear footsteps at all in that game. But the back in Call of Duty Ghosts, and sound is really key to getting the heads up and when someone's approaching. Oftentimes you can pinpoint exactly where someone's going to be coming from just by using your ears, and it kind of gives you that sixth sense. Don't forget to also run dead silence to remove your own footstep sounds, not only so you can't be detected, but so it makes identifying enemy footsteps much more easy. One of the biggest tips I can offer is to listen to player callouts. Previously those little characters used to just talk a load of crap like, "You want to get paid? Move it." But now they actually tell you where to look. Just listen to this example.
We're in the lead.
So hopefully you heard that one through the ambient sound. But one of my teammates shouted, "Contact Owen's building 2nd floor," which obviously allowed me to then pick off a window camper who would have got me otherwise. Then here's another quick one. So Porter Brewery, that must be the building with the massive Porter sign on it. So it gives you that chance to pause and check the 2nd floor before being pegged by another building squatter. This is again where your headset comes in really handy, so you can obviously hear these callouts. You'll also notice that players shouting these callouts are highlighted in blue on the minimap, so that gives you an insight into where the action is. This kind of just saves you from running around the map forever trying to find someone. This also leads on to a couple more tips based on the radar. Whenever someone opens fire or is detected by a SATCOM, they'll appear as a little orange dot, but full solid orange dots are people who are on your level, and orange dots with a black center and a little arrow are people who are on an upper or a lower level. So with the increased verticality in Call of Duty Ghosts, this makes finding those enemy players much easier. Keep in mind though, off the grid is quite a popular perk, with it being part of the default loadouts, plus built-in suppressors are on 3 weapons, and the slow refresh rate on SATCOMs means that people aren't on the radar a lot of the time, so don't try running around chasing dots like we all did in previous Call of Duties. But if you're still having a tough time in multiplayer, then I'd recommend just trying squads instead. In squads you play against enemy bots in either squad assault or squad versus squad. In squad assault the game picks a random person's squad who might be offline, and you play by their preset game choice set by their squad HQ. Otherwise, there's squad versus squad where you play against one live person and then also their team of bots in random modes and maps. The great thing about this is you still get points to rank up, and killing bots is slightly easier than it is killing real players online. They still insta-kill you and they also corner camp, but you can at least get a fighting chance. I was getting around 2000 XP per match in squads, so it's a little bit less compared to around about 3 to 4000 XP in multiplayer on a relatively good game. But if you're struggling to go positive, or if you're not actually acquiring that much in the way of XP, then definitely give squads a go. You might find that it ranks you up a lot quicker. Then once you've got all those crucial perks and nice weapon attachments, you can then try multiplayer again. So hopefully these tips help you survive in Call of Duty Ghosts. If you enjoyed this video, or if you learned anything new, then I'd really appreciate a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the info with your friends. Feel free to post your own tips down in the comments if you're doing particularly well in Call of Duty Ghosts. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.